Is my screen visible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Let's move into today's topic. And from today, we will be seeing what is Android and how to develop an application. Okay, let's see what we will learn today. We will be learning basic overview of Android, then Android developer tools and installation, and introduction to Android Studio. Okay, I will be explaining in this live session only this basic overview of Android. Okay, because if I run the Android Studio and also the Gmeet, what happens is it requires so much processing. Okay, processing data is so much, so it slows down the both Chrome and Android Studio, and I can't handle these situations like using both. Okay, so I will be providing those recorded videos in the live session itself, if possible, or else I will be posting it in a classrooms. Okay, I will pre-record the sessions and send it to you guys in the classroom. Okay, and we will be having the session daily, like at the same time, doubt clearance sessions. Like okay, I will be explaining if you have any doubts. Okay, understanding, because if I run both of the Gmeet and this Android Studio, then this system can't handle it. Okay, so I will pre-record it and I will try my best to present it in a live session. If I directly present it through the screen, what happens is it do not take the audio. Okay, I think you can understand. It only presents the screen without the audio. So what I will be doing is I will make another. Is there is one another software. After installing it, I will try to install it and I will give you the demo. Okay, in the live session itself, or else I will be posting all the recorded sessions in the classroom. You guys watch it. If you have any doubts regarding those things, you ask me in this live sessions. Okay, understanding?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
okay.
Yes, sir.
But today we will cover this basic overview of Android. I tried with this application Minicam, but it is somewhat it is reducing some pixels. Okay, it is asking for to buy me the Minicam free. I will see how what to do with it. Okay, from Monday I will be playing the recorded sessions in this live session itself. I will try it. If not, I will conduct only doubt sessions daily, and I will post all those recordings in the classroom, and I will create some quizzes. So you want to watch those videos compulsory. Okay, if you want to learn, you must watch it and attend the quiz. Okay,
Yes,
Which
sir.
time, sir? Which time, please?
I will be
On which
posting
time?
at the if I post it today at 5 o'clock at the evening, those questions will be asked for tomorrow's quiz. Okay, and those doubts regarding to those things are asked in the tomorrow sessions, or like after the day which I have posted. Okay, if I post tomorrow, then the question will appear on Monday. Okay, I will be
Okay, sir.
posting next session's recordings tomorrow itself, so that you guys watch it and tell me the if you have any doubts, ask me in the Monday session, and I will be posting some questions on that session in Monday itself. Okay.
So tomorrow do we have any class?
No, Sunday you don't have any class, but I will be posting those recordings inside the classroom. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I will record it and I
Thank
will
you.
post. Okay, it's okay. Let's start with today's session. That is a basic overview of Android. Let's see what is Android and what is the history of Android and all those things. See, uh, today is the theoretical class fully, so just try to listen. Okay, if you don't understand it, it's okay. Okay, you should learn how to build the app with this theory kind of session. No, it doesn't work. But to be but to get knowledge, you just listen to the session. Okay. Okay. See, let's see what is this Android. Android was originally developed by Android Incorporation. I think all of you know that Android is a sub branch of Google. Google holds the ownership of this Android, right? But previously, Google purchased it. The Android was developed by the Android Incorporation company, where Andy Rubin, Rich Miner, and Nick Series, and also Chris White are the founders of this Android. But major part of the work done by is Andy Rubin, and thus the Android name is also came from his name itself. Okay, when he was in the Apple development team, Apple iOS development team, then he was having some nicknames called Android. Then he only so they kept for this application as an Android. Okay, then it was again purchased after some time. When the Google know it, this will be the good. This idea of Android is having a good potential. Then they bought this Android in the year 2005. Okay, and Google made this Android as an open source. What is open source? It is uh, freely used by everyone around the globe. Okay, it doesn't need any license or you should pay some amount to use it. You can use or you can implement in your own devices without any license required. Okay, then we will moving into what is Android. Let's see what is Android. Android is nothing but a operating system. Like similar to this Windows, it is also a operating system which is based on the Linux kernel. What is kernel? Kernel means which is it is a core that is of operating system which provides interaction between hardware components and a software. Means if you, for example, your phone is having camera, right? To convert that camera images to the display, what is the process going on in the middle? Like hardware component is converting that into a, some images, right, to display you in this phone screen. That so from hardware to software interface is there, right? Interaction, it is called as kernel, which is in the core of the operating system. Okay. So this is the also called as Android is a modified version of the Linux.
Sir,
Okay. uh,
Sir, once more, sir.
it's a software or what it is, sir?
this Linux kernel,
Kernel. Yes, sir.
kernel is not a software. I will tell you when this Android architecture will come. Okay, in depth we can understand it there. So but now for now you can understand it like Android is based off Linux kernel.
Sir,
uh,
sir, would we prefer Ubuntu OS for Android or it will also work on Windows?
no, it's only based on this Linux sub branch is Ubuntu, right? Ubuntu is
Sir,
also
what is
created on the
Linux
base of
kernel,
Linux.
sir?
Linux kernel, leave this
So,
Linux.
sir, it will not work on what?
Huh?
Sir, I'm asking that whether this Android Studio will work on Windows operating system or not.
No. It doesn't work on Android Windows. Wait a minute. It works on Linux. Linux operating system is there. If you are know this Linux, like it will be used to hacking or anything else, like cybersecurity purposes and all those things. This Linux operating system is used. On this basis, this Android is created, has been created. Okay.
So, sir, would we have to install this Ubuntu OS then?
No. You don't require anything. Okay. You just need Android Studio, which is free source. You can get it in this Android developers forum itself.
Okay, sir.
Let me show you. See, you when you go into this first link,
Okay, sir.
you will get it. You don't need any Linux or Ubuntu. I was saying that this Android thing is there, right? Android operating system, it is made up of, or it is based on the Linux kernel. Okay. To create an application, you don't need anything. You just need this Android
Okay,
Studio.
sir. Okay, got it.
Okay.
So how do we get that Android Studio?
It's just simply install, type in the search bar that install Android Studio. It's of Google's free open source. Okay. I will show you at the last. Let it be. Okay. Let it be now. See, when I type install Android Studio, it is asking me that first link is itself the install Android Studio. See, it is of the link developer.android.com, which is of Google itself. When you click this, it will redirect this page to that original website. Okay, on this one, you can get all the files related to the Android here in the developers. You can also be an developer in those forum, and you can also learn
Sir,
through the
actually,
website. Tell me.
sir, in my laptop, I have Windows 7.
Hmm.
So did application will install in my laptop?
You can install it. Okay,
Huh?
I will show. Yeah, you can install it, but it must be of 64-bit. When you go here, when you go into this developer.android.com bar studio, you will get to see this website. Okay, then you if you can download means it is providing me the it will auto detect my Windows architecture or a Linux architecture or a Macintosh. It will auto detect and give me that software link here. Okay, then if I click download, it will directly download. But if you want to download from mobile and install it on laptop, then what to do? Then just go down in this website. I have also said all these things in the recorded video, but I will show you it once again. Let it be. See, now it is there, right? Android Studio downloads. If you want to download this Windows 64 or .exe file inside your mobile, because you are having mobile data or something else, you don't have any Wi-Fi. So what you can do is you just download through the mobile and install it this .exe file inside the application. So you can choose whatever you want, but choose this .exe file. It is the recommended one because this .zip file contains no installer. Okay, then if you want to Macintosh, then go into download this Macintosh Mac iOS software and then download it. If you are using Linux, then go into this one. Okay, then let's see the system requirements. What are the system requirements? System requires is this 64-bit Microsoft Windows, but I think they removed Windows 7. Once you try, I think it works. Okay, in Windows 7 also it works. Don't worry. And but it must be of 64-bit. Okay. Then CPU architecture must be second generations Intel Core or newer with the higher generations. And for all these Mac, Linux, Windows, this 8 GB RAM is common, and you require minimum 8 GB of disk space to install it. Okay. And then the screen's resolution must be 1000 to 280 into 800. It is approximately the semi HD quality. Okay, like 720p. You require this is the minimum resolution of the screen. Okay, understanding? This is how you can download. If you want, you just go to this website. Just give you the download link according to the Windows architecture you are having. Okay. I have also explained all these things in the video that I will be providing you. Okay. Understanding now how to install Android Studio.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now come back to Android. Then what is Android? Android is just a operating system. You understood that, right? It is based on Linux kernel, where it built. using Linux. Just understand in simple words that it is used, it is based, or the foundation of the Android is Linux. Okay, Linux kernel, not fully Linux. Okay, then it is developed in the Android open source project. When Google bought in the 2005, then it started to improve more. So led by Google. See, it is an Android open source project now. So we can access it or implement it in our own devices. Okay, without any, we can also edit without any license, customize ourselves. Okay, understood what is Android? In simple words, it is.
Yes, sir.
Sir,
Uh,
so what do you mean by Linux kernel?
this Linux,
Kernel.
uh, uh,
Linux I know
Linux is
qualified.
the OS. Okay, kernel
Yeah, that
means,
I know. Yeah.
wait, Linux means which creates an interaction between hardware components and software. Means in simple words, think that you are having an Android phone which is having camera, right? Obviously, all the smartphones will be having cameras. To convert that hardware component, like it will be giving the output, right? To convert that hardware component into an software, like I want to do an interactions, right? Like I want to
Yes, sir.
convert analog to digital waves, digital signals. So I will be using this this is the kernel. Okay, it is just a core of operating system. Every uh, devices will be having its own kernel to convert hardware. Like I am, if I using this keyboard, I want to convert into the digital logic. So what I will be doing is this kernel will help me to convert or provide the interaction between the keyboard and software. Okay, then Android versions. Till today, there are of Android 11 versions, right? Like first version released by the Android was 1.5, named as Cupcake. Before this, there were two Android versions that are one is alpha and one is beta. Okay, then they came into Cupcake, and then they released a donut. Okay, one fun fact is that with this Android is, when they developed this Android operating system, they didn't have the any devices to implement it. Okay, Android first came and then mobile phone or smartphones came. Okay, then after this Cupcake, after Donut, and then like this it implemented. This is how all the versions are named in before this before this I what sweets name. Okay, because this Andy Rubin was there, right? He was liking the sweets much, so they named all the Android in the name of some sweets. Okay, and then it now the Android version is available is there, right? That one is Android 11. Okay, till Android 9 they gave the name as Pi. From Android 10 they decided not to keep the name. Okay, understanding, Android 10 is the R and Android 11 is the Q1. Okay, these are the some versions of Android. You don't want to remember all these things, just for a knowledge purpose I'm sharing with you. And then Android features. What are all the Android having features? Let's see, this is Android OS. Okay, this is Android OS don't require specific hardware or software configurations. Like if you want to install Windows, you want Windows 10, you want some sort of requirements, like Windows processor should be of 64-bit only, and then something like it should have RAM at least of 4 GB and all those things, right? But this Android doesn't care for the hardware specifications for RAM or a software. It requires this software to run itself and all those things. It doesn't care about the software or a hardware. Understanding what I am telling?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Is it speed?
Yes, sir.
Is I'm talking?
No, sir, you can continue.
Okay. Then the base Android system supports features such as storage, okay, like SQLite. It will be having some databases, okay, which it is a lightweight relation. Like it will be of LTE, Bluetooth, and Wi-Fi. Okay, it will be in the Linux or Android OS itself. Okay, then hardware supports, it also supports the hardwares like GPS, camera, and other things like speakers, etc., etc. Okay, then Android supports multi-touch support. Like we can access this Android phones using the fingers itself, right? We can, when we touch this Android screens, it operates me. If I touch some application, then it will give me the uh, open the applications, right? Then as well as we can share, nowadays we can also share this phone's internet through hotspot mode or the wired mode or wireless mode, right? Like if I want to share my internet's connection to a PC which is not having Wi-Fi adapters, then I will, what I will do, I will just plug the USB cable or the charging cable inside into the phone and PC, desktop PC. Then the connection is made between the PC and mobile has a wired mode. And I also can share my internet to another phones through Wi-Fi hotspots. Okay, understanding these are also some features of Android. And then let's move. Uh, Anything? Someone unmuted.
Sir,
Ask me.
sir, will Android will only have SQL databases or non-SQL also like Firebase models?
It is having all the databases which are required to run the Android applications. Okay, like SQLite, SQLite, 3-type, SSL, and SGL, all those things. But it is all of like a light versions. Where we will be, when we come to Linux of the OS for the PCs, then there will be of a larger amount of databases. Like it will be of higher versions, but in Android they will create a lighter versions to store the data in minimal spaces. Okay,
Okay, sir, so it means that they will work on queries, right? SQL queries.
yeah, it will work.
Okay, sir.
Okay, then let's see what are Android architecture. Okay, Android architectures are divided into 5 sections, namely this Linux kernel. Okay, first comes the Linux kernel and then libraries. Okay, this is a library where all the SQLite of versions are stored. And then in the same layer, this Android runtime comes. What are all these? I will be explaining now. But first stage will be Linux kernel, then libraries, then comes Android runtime in the same layer of the section, and then comes application frameworks, and then last at the top layer is the applications where we can uh, see this Linux kernel. Let's come from the lower level or the first level. Linux kernel, what are these? Which contains all the low level device drivers to access this camera. We
Sir,
want
sir,
tell me.
sir, can you slow down your speed? Sir, थोड़ा
Okay,
धीरे बोलो. Sorry, sir.
okay. See, we are having Android architecture. This Android is divided into 5 sections, which is called as Android architecture. Okay, this Android architecture consists of 5 sections. That is, namely, first one has an Linux kernel. Then comes this libraries. Okay, second section is the libraries one, and then comes Android runtime. Okay, Android runtime consists of some core libraries, and then application framework is the second layer, and then at the topmost layer is that applications, where we'll be accessing these uh, some applications directly. We will be knowing only what we are doing, like applications, we are opening applications and closing applications, but we don't know what will be happening in the background, like in the libraries or the runtime or the kernel. Okay, just try to understand what's happening now. We will be coming from this Linux kernel now. uh, Linux kernel, what are Linux kernel? As I told before, this kernel um, interacts between hardware components and software. Okay, which gives the input and output relations, which creates the input and output relations from this this hardware and softwares. Okay, for example, this take this as a display driver. I will be having, I will want to touch something, means I will be touching. Okay, but display, it want to display me the, if I open some application, then it want to show me the opened application, right? So what it will be doing is, it just goes into the kernel and just search for the display drivers, and it will display for me using this display driver. Like for example, camera, like take it camera, if I press somewhere in the applications, if I press camera, then it will be there all in the pre-installed. Okay, these are all the things where it comes when Android phone or the Android OS is installed. You don't want to edit all these things. Okay, but this camera driver helps to convert this camera images to the software one, which converts, in the simple words we can say it as, analog is converted into digital. Okay, using this Linux kernel. Understood this Linux kernel what it is? It is just contains, which contains all the low level device drivers. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, then it let this libraries, uh, the second layer is the libraries contains the code, okay, for the main features of the Android OS means it is containing the code, like how to work and what to use to work it. Like Android OS that will include SQLite, for example this SQLite library, which holds all the storage, like database system. If you heard database, then you can easily understand this what is SQLite. Then if you are media framework, if you want to show something, then this media framework will help in storing or playing these things. Okay, this WebKit will be helping you to display the browsers. Okay, browsing related queries. Okay, then in the third layer comes is Android runtime. What is this Android runtime? It contains core libraries and the virtual machine. Okay, it is located in the same layer with the library to provide the set of core libraries. Okay, which provides us some these things. Other than these, it consists of another core libraries to enable developers to write Android apps. See, in future we will.
So, does it act like buttons? Like if we are designing an application where
Hmm,
we have certain features or characteristics, if we have camera,
huh,
if we have home, so the picture that you're showing right now
huh.
via screen sharing is actually inbuilt part of the Android Studio.
See, till this application framework is an inbuilt background processing. Okay, it's just not an things that works in a hardware only. It just converts some in this Linux kernel. What it do is, it just converts hardware into a software. If I say, let's say, if I put some data in analog, I am speaking. For example, take it as an example. I am speaking in an analog ways, right? When it goes into the microphone, then it is converted back to uh, digital signals, where it will be used in processing. The things are done by this Linux. Okay, this is a background process. Okay, this will from Android runtime application framework we will be using to develop the apps. But with these two, we will be not using these two to develop any apps, okay, applications. It is the inbuilt things that we don't test it here. But when
So this is the architecture of Android, right?
yes, these are all built in. We can these libraries and Linux kernel cannot be changed. But this all this Android by
Sir,
using
once more, sir.
from where?
Library Linux kernel, sir, once more.
Okay. Linux kernel means which contains all the low level device drivers. Okay. For example, this camera driver, take it as an example. If I, okay, if you don't understand camera, then take it as a Wi-Fi driver. Yeah, Wi-Fi driver, what is Wi-Fi driver? If you want to receive the signal of an Wi-Fi, then what you want to is, you want some receiver in your phone, right? Like antennas, but in a small things, small parts. Then what it do is it just receives the signal through antenna and converts it that signals into software. Software means just understands in the basic words that it is converted into this what analog to digital ways. Okay, ways. Did you understand this Linux kernel? It is just converting some hardware input into the software input.
Yes, sir.
In basic word, in simple words, if I want to say, it is just converting this analog into a digital ways to process things in the processor. Then comes this libraries. Libraries nothing but which contains the main features. We can't work on this. It is fully related to the Android operating system. Okay, how to access the database and how to access the websites, browsers, and how to media framework, which is nothing but which stores some which acts which uses to play some videos, okay, inside your phone. If you want to play some videos which is of type .mp3, then it has this media framework will help us to provide the play the videos, okay. But this can't be changed. But using this Android runtime, we can develop some applications, okay. Using these core libraries, we can use these runtimes and we can develop the applications. Okay, then comes this application framework, which will be having package manager, telephony manager, resource managers, like view systems and all those things. Notification manager. What happens is, this is nothing but it exposes different capability of the Android application, Android operating systems. Okay, which helps the Android developer, Android application developer to make use in their own apps. Like if I want to provide some notification in an application, let's take an example of this WhatsApp itself. If I send you a message, then first if you are away from the mobile or away, you are closed to that WhatsApp and doing something else, you are seeing an Instagram post, but you want to notified, you want to get notified from that message, right? Someone is sending message to you, it just notifies you in the notification bar, which helps which helps the developer to use this notification manager. Okay, understanding this application framework is just a thing where the application developer uses it to provide some information regarding to the those application processing. For example, that WhatsApp itself, if you want to you want get notification, that then developer is using this notification manager to provide you the, with the help of this notification manager, you will get getting notifications. Is it complicated? Don't just
No,
think
sir.
about in the deep, just understand the upper parts. You don't require it in the anyway, you don't require it. If you go to the Android developing stage, then you may require, but we are developing the applications, right? So just think about this Android runtime and application frameworks. How we use it, we will be teaching it in the later sessions. Then comes the topmost layer, that is the applications. What are applications? This WhatsApp
Sir, I have
itself.
a doubt, sir.
Ask me.
So application framework layer.
Huh.
Sir,
its main purpose is to fulfill is to accomplish have so we can create applications, right?
By
Main
using this,
purpose is
if
that
I
only.
see, if I want to uh, notify you, I have built some app. Let it be something else, something somewhat. But I want to provide notification that this system or this Android system is having something stored in the phone. If I build the app related to the clear memory or clear RAM, clear cache, and all those things, then I want to provide you the notification that is telling that clear your memory so that your phone can be little faster. Okay, then what I will do is I will use this notification manager. Okay, by using this notification manager, I will giving you the notification. I will be explaining all those things. Okay, in this when it comes to developing an application, then you can be much clear. Okay.
So, but it is just like Linux kernel.
Yeah, it is not just like Linux kernel. This Linux kernel converts hardware into a software. Okay, but this in application framework, it is not converting anything. It is running the code what we are doing. Okay, this when we click this phone button, it just runs the application using this application framework. In simple words, we can say it. If you press this phone button, inside the phone button, if you are calling someone, then it goes to this telephone manager and it sees the some code, what to do, and it retains into the application. Okay, it get back to the application and provides to the output. That's all. We are using this application phone framework to run this telephone. Sorry, phone. We should call, right. So we are using this telephone manager or sim application framework. Okay, to manage multitasking in the phone, we will be using this activity manager. Window manager is used to like split screen and all those things. Okay, understanding. View system will provide us the display. Understanding. Don't go in deep here. It's just a knowledgeable thing, and you don't require it in developing the applications. These libraries and Linux kernel. Okay, just see in the basics level. Understood? This application
Yes,
is
sir.
just a top layer which you are seeing inside the display. Using the display, we will be seeing this. When I press some buttons, these all things are processed. Okay, these are all the background process, and this is the front end, like UI, user interface. Are you guys having any doubts?
No, sir.
Then see, let's see now what is Android SDK. Android SDK is nothing but the Android software development kit. SDK is what? Software development kit, which is used to develop the tools. Okay, development of tools like this required libraries. I want to include some libraries inside this applications. Then I will be using this software development kit. Okay, this is not much related to the applications. This sorry, Android development, but it is required when we are using some database. Okay, when database comes, I will be explaining in the depth of this. Okay, understood anything or just any have? Are you guys having any doubts?
Sir,
Huh.
sir, in those tools, one is debugger, right? Sir, what is
Uh,
the difference between debugger and a compiler, sir?
See, compiler, I explained in the Eclipse, right? Debugger, what it do is, if you have any error, okay, or it runs by step. Understand like this. Uh, if I run this, wait a minute, I will show you in the Eclipse itself.
What happening, sir?
Wait a minute. We're showing the what is the difference between this debugger and see when I give run output to run an output directly, run as, what compiler do is it just checks the error. Okay, compiler is different. Compiler use it to only check the error. Okay, whether there is any errors in this program or not. If I give debug mode, let me first toggle some point as a debug. Then if I run this debug as Java application, then what it do is it just gives me the output in step by step. Okay, if you have a let's see once again, I will remove this and then I will give debug as Java application. Then let's see what happens is now if I press this F6. Okay, if you don't understand it in clear way, let me remove here. See, if I give run as Java application, it gives me first error. Okay, see, it gave me error. But what happens when I run it as a debug mode? It first shows me, it compiles according to me. Like if I press this, I have toggled this point as a debug mode. Okay, see, it didn't give me any error. Now when I press F6, it gives me the error. Okay, see, I'm getting. Are you guys getting? When I use debug mode, it just jumps into the line where the error is there, so that I can clear that
Finding
error.
errors.
It is used to find the error, but compiler just compiles and give me the error. Okay, it doesn't say in this line, or it will give me the output in where the error is there. In thousands of lines, we can't sit and count the lines, right? So we will be using this debug mode. So what happens is it just finds the error and notifies the error, notifies that line. See, when I toggled here, right? When I press debug as Java application, then when I press F6, see, a minute, see, it is first going here, then it is entering into the loop, it will be entered, again it goes back to the for loop, it checks the condition, all the conditions, but there is no error, then it will come back. What if I remove this I? Wait a minute, terminate this, and then if I remove this brackets, see now I'm pressing the F6, it directly gives this notifies this line and gives me the error. There is toggle point here, but it is giving me this one. In this line there is error. See, once again I will show. It's highlighting that line. When I see, it is directly highlighting, right? If I clear this uh, error, then press F6. Sorry, then press debug, then it will start debugging from the starting line. If you have any errors in this code, then it first shows the error by highlighting that line. In compiler, it doesn't show any error like by highlighting. Okay, understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then this is was up to the class regarding to this Android basic overview. But what's the problem is this, I can't run this Android Studio with using this Meet also. Okay, because it takes so much memory. Let's try once. If it runs smoothly, then I will try to explain. Otherwise, I will provide you videos. From Monday, I will try to play the video in this Google itself, Google Meet. But now, if I play this, I recorded already. But if I play the video now, it don't take it is didn't taking the audio. Okay, so I will be providing you the videos regarding it. If this Android Studio didn't run, anyway, I will be providing because there is an installation videos and all those things. Okay, let's see.
Sir, is this Android Studio CPU intensive or GPU intensive, sir?
GP, so taking much time. If I go into access something, it will be lagging. Let's see. I tried in the afternoon, it didn't work. Both system and Android Studio crashed. It will be slow. Really time waste, sir. If I want to run the code, then it will take me at least 30 minutes to run the code. And then I want to use this emulator. So better it will be better that I will be giving you the videos. Okay, I will provide you the videos. If I got this any cracked version of this Minicam, then I will provide the videos, or I will play the videos in the live session itself. Okay, if I provide the videos, then as I told before at the starting of this session, I told right, like I will be providing the videos before one day or that day itself in the morning. Then what I will do is just I will be conducting. What is the time, better time to conduct the doubt session? If I provide you the video at um, some at the morning itself, like 11 o'clock or 12 o'clock, if I provide you the video, then what time will be the good for the doubt sessions?
It's 11:30, sir.
No, not for providing for the doubt sessions. Like if I provide you the video of length 1.5 to 2 hours means, then you want to watch it,
Better
right?
to, sir, better to provide video before 8.
If I not able to provide you, then I'm asking. I try to provide you one day before itself. Like Monday's video, I will be providing you on the Sunday. Like I will be posting that video tomorrow itself. Okay. Today I will be anyway.
Okay,
I
sir.
will be posting this installation and all those things, which is of up to
Between 2 to 3, sir.
what 2 to 3 doubt
Doubt
sessions.
section, yes, sir.
You guys can watch it fully.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Hoping. Can anyone all the
5:30 or 6 will be better, sir, I guess.
okay then.
Because we have online classes at that time,
Acha.
morning and afternoon.
Yeah, it's I can understand that online classes, but
Sir, after 8, 9, after 8 to 9 night between, sir. 8 to 9.
okay, then 8 to 9, right?
Yes,
Let's
sir.
see if you guys can talk in the group and decide one time. Okay,
Okay, sir.
uh, you come to the conclusion, then we will set the time as an doubt session. I will Monday. I will be telling you in the group if I can play the video in the class itself, like using that Minicam. Uh, then I will ask you to come to this live session itself. Okay, this will be the time. Okay, this time slot
Okay.
won't change. But if I can't play that videos in this live session, then please, what I said before, that I will be sending some quizzes regarding those, and a doubt session will be conducted. And again, what you require, what you, if you have any other queries, you can contact me. Any other
So today's
questions?
class is done, sir.
Today's itself is only this 6 to 8 slides of theory. Okay,
Okay. Thank you, sir.
okay.
Sir,
Uh,
I have a doubt. Is
Ask me.
this Android Studio CPU intensive or GPU intensive, sir?
CPU intensive, bro.
So it doesn't need any graphic card, right?
No, no,
As
no.
I
It
don't have
doesn't
one.
need. It doesn't need. Just it.
Okay, sir.
It what you means. It like you require some graphics or like integrated one. Okay. It
Yeah,
doesn't.
UHD
Uh,
620 is fine, right?
Better. It's fine. It's fine. You don't require any
Okay.
other graphics. Okay, graphic drivers. But you should have some minimum 8 GB RAM. Okay, then you can easily
Yeah,
run
okay.
this.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Anyone else? I will be conducting anyway doubt sessions like regularly. Then I will be providing the quizzes after those um, doubt sessions. Okay, understood?
Excuse me, sir.
Tell me.
Sir, Android Studio would not run on 4 GB RAM laptop.
No, you can run it. That I can't show you now. I recorded the video. Okay, in the some video at the end, I told you how to. Let's see, and you can easily see this Android Studio running.
Yes,
But
sir.
sir,
Yes,
it
sir.
was mentioned earlier, na, ke
Mentioned that 8 GB, but you
8
can
GB is
run. But
must.
what happens is it just lags. Okay, for
Okay,
that,
okay.
see, mine 8 GB is itself lagging. But what you do is you just go to. I am showing you for you. Just go to the settings, and settings dialog box will appear. Then go to under this appearance and behavior. Go to the system settings. Under this there is memory settings. Okay, go to this memory settings and set this heap size to lower at see, it is giving me that 1024 MB is the lower one, and this Gradle is also it. This Gradle will always be at the 2 GB. It uses 2 GB, but make it as an 1024 itself, or the lowest how much you reduce that size, so that you can run easily smoothly. And then
Okay, sir.
in settings of your systems, go and change the settings. Like if I want to change that, go to settings. Let's wait. To improve the performance of your laptop, just do these things. Then you can try to run this, but not so smoothly that 16 GB or 32 GB of RAMs will do. You can run that. Okay, like this. Okay, let me type performance. Then it gives you the adjust the appearance and performance. Okay, it comes, you then adjust it to the best performance. Okay, once you get back out of the Android Studio, just adjust it to back it to the let Windows choose. Okay,
Okay, sir. Thank you.
okay. Any other dots? Evening itself, it's better to take the doubt sessions, I think, like from this 5:30 to 6:30 or 6:30 to 7:30. It's better, I think, so that everyone can available. And I will be providing you the quiz. Attend the quiz on that same day. It counts to your marks or something else what is told by the this team. Okay,
Okay, sir.
okay. Anything else? I will be providing that video at around 7:30. Okay, I will be posting it. Just anyway, tomorrow is a Sunday. Just download that Android Studio, and as I told, I have told you that in that video I have explained all the structures, like how this Android Studio is having some things inside this, like this is a toolbar and all those things I have explained. Just you guys try on it. You guys, when you guys get hands-on experience, then it will be better. Okay. Today's is full of that too, is also a theoretical classes itself. Okay. Okay, then can I end the session? Understood the theories, right? Like you guys get
Yes.
some ideas, got some ideas, I think.
Yes, sir.
Okay, then thank you. I will be saying the time. I will inform you once again in the Monday. Is that Manycam is working or not? If it's not working, I will be posting the videos regularly. That's all. Okay, then we'll end the class. Okay, guys, bye.
Bye, sir.
So classes end here.
Today's was the theoretical class itself. I will be providing this Android Studio. Okay, I will
And
be.
sir,
Tell me.
okay, sir,
Videos.
from Monday, you will, sir, from Monday you will teach you how to make an app, correct?
From Monday we will be teaching you. But if I don't run this Manycam, then what I will do is I just post those recordings into the Classroom application. Okay, Classroom, and
And
you
sir,
guys
at
access it
7:30 p.m.
at
Sir,
7:30.
at 7:30 p.m. what will you upload?
I will upload today's that installation of Android Studio and all those things, recordings. I recorded in the afternoon itself. I will give you that.
Sir, today
Okay.
video will
And
upload
sir,
after 1 hour, sir.
sir,
Today's video I will this video I will be giving you now, but that I will combine it both and give you. Okay, don't worry.
Okay, sir.
Okay, I will
sir,
providing you
according
both.
to our class summary,
Uh,
sir, according to our class summary, the summary is that share location. So, sir, what is the meaning of share location?
like what are you saying? Like with reference to?
Actually, sir, I had seen our summary of the class day 1, day 2, day 3 up to day 30.
Uh,
So at date 24 or 25, there is a location like share location and project. Sir, so what is
that
mean?
is related to the Google Map. Okay, don't worry about it all. I will be teaching you. Like I sent the Excel file or a PDF file. That one are you talking about?
And
That
sir,
I
you
sent in
will
the.
provide us a project, correct?
Yes, at the last, after the all, I will be mentoring you, or I will be guiding you to the through the project. Okay, don't worry about it all.
Okay,
Just
thank you, sir.
just concentrate on the this knowledge based
Yeah.
course. Okay, just practice all the things what I will be saying. Then you can easily handle this project. Projects or not, and major projects. I will not give you the major projects. Some what all the person can do after learning Android Studio. Some basic projects I will give you. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay then.
Thank you.
Okay then.
Have a nice day, sir.
Thank you. Bye. Any other else? Any other doubts?
So after this training, we will not get projects,
No, I
major
will.
projects.
I will get the. I will give you the projects. Or I told you now, wrong. I will be giving, but some basic project, not some big projects that to work on with. Okay, I will be guiding you to. You just do the projects and submit it to me. Okay. There is another 15 days to provide you the projects. Okay, don't worry about it. Now it's just practice and yeah, just learn the things. Understood? Okay then. Let's end the session today. I hope everything is clear. If you have any doubts regarding to something, just message me in the WhatsApp or contact me. Okay. Bye.